Are you tired of the constant blue screens from Windows? Or do you want to simply stop overpaying for Mac? For whatever reason, if you're thinking about trying out Linux, I'd like to welcome you to the family. In this video, I will walk you through my personal Linux setup, including NVIDIA, Steam, icons and themes, some useful extensions, and professional tools like Zoom, Slack, and Office. I will be using Ubuntu 20.04 in this video, not because I think it is the best Linux distribution for beginners, but it is because when I search for the best Linux distribution on the internet, the top suggestion is either Linux Mint, which is based on Ubuntu, or Ubuntu itself. So sit tight and let's begin. This is the welcome screen after the first installation. You can log into any of these accounts if you have one, and the system will synchronize the calendar and some other settings for you. For this video though, I'm gonna skip it. I don't want to send any system info, don't want to share my locations. Now let's make sure the system is up to date. Go to terminal, type in sudo apt update to ampersand sudo apt upgrade password. Answer yes to continue. If you're seeing a lot of packages being installed and updated, it is commonly best practice for us to reboot the system right now. Click on the upper right corner of the screen. Go to Power Off and Log Out. Click on Power Off, restart. Let's now figure out the GPU drivers. Go to terminal again. Sudo ubuntu-drivers space auto install. After the driver is installed, it's time for us to reboot the system again. But before that, I want to set up something called FlatHub. It is a software management tool just like the APT we were using before. It is developed by Fedora Foundation, aimed to provide users with proprietary softwares across the distributions. It is available on most of the major distributions nowadays, and I'll be using it to install a lot of the softwares I'll be using on the day-to-day basis. Go to browser, search for FlatHub. Go to the official website flathub.org. Quick setup, select Ubuntu distribution and copy this command. Paste it in the terminal. After the installation, go back to the browser, scroll down, copy this command to add repository. And now let's restart the desktop. Let's check if everything is installed properly after the reboot. Go to Applications, search for Drivers, click on Additional Driver. We can see the NVIDIA is installed. Go to Application again, search for NVIDIA. We can see the NVIDIA setting is available here. And you can go to the Prime Profiles here to switch your GPU if you have multiple GPUs in your system. Now go to Terminal, type in flatpak --help to make sure Flatpak is installed properly. And that's it for the preparation. Let's do the gaming setup next. Stay in the terminal, type in apt search Steam. We can see Steam is available in the software repository. Install it by using sudo apt install Steam. Let's launch it now. Click on Steam. Go to Settings. Go to Steam Play. Enable Steam Play for all other titles. Click OK. And restart Steam. Let's now install some games. While we're waiting for the games to be downloaded, let's customize our desktop. Let's install some tools to customize the desktop. One of them is called GNOME Twix, and the other one is called GNOME Shell Extensions. Go to extensions.gnome.org, and on the top of the page, there's a button that says click here to install browser extension. Let's do that. Continue to install. Click add, and the extension will be added here. One of my favorite extensions on Ubuntu is called Caffeine. Let's install it first. Flip the button to on. Click on install. Now the extension will be here. If I click here to enable this extension, the auto suspension will be disabled. This extension is extremely useful for people who is working from home, who doesn't want their status to go offline when they are stepping away from their keyboard or mouse. The other extension I like to use is called Dash to Dock. It is available on Ubuntu because Ubuntu is still using GNOME version 3.38. But if you're using GNOME 40 on Fedora or any other distributions, it won't be available for you. I'll install the extension right now. And then the dash becomes a dock. We can also configure it by right-click on the application icon and go to Settings. Let's move it to the bottom. And sometimes, to make it work, you might need to log off and log on again. Now we have the application dock at the bottom. And it will go to Hidings if we open another application. Open up your browser and go to GNOME.org and click on Full Icon Themes. Choose anything you like here, and you can also rank them by the ratings. For this video, I'm using this one. Click on Download and choose your version. Then go to GTK3-4 Themes. Choose anything you like and download. Go to your download folder and extract both of these packages. Make sure you can find the root folders for the themes. For example, in this folder, there are 2 subfolders, and in each of these folders, there's a file called index.theme. So that means this folder is not the root folder of a theme, but these 2 are. Copy these 2 themes, go to Home folder, click on this icon, and enable Show Hidden Files. Create a folder named .icons, and copy those 2 folders in here. Go back to Downloads folder. Make sure this is the root folder of a theme. It has the index.theme file. Copy this folder and go back to Home directory. Create another folder called .themes and paste that folder here. After that, let's go to Tweaks, Appearance. Now we can see the theme in the options. We can choose the icon we downloaded before. That is a basic tutorial on how to customize your desktop on Ubuntu. Now let's see how to install some of the professional tools. Let's start with Google Zoom. To install that, go to Terminal and type in Flatpak, search Zoom, copy the application ID, and then type in Flatpak install, and then the application ID. Confirm the installation. Zoom will be available in the applications. To install Microsoft Teams, in Terminal, type in Flatpak, search Teams, find the correct entry, copy the application ID, and do Flatpak install, followed by the application ID. Confirm the install. Teams will be available to use. Finally, let's do Slack. Flatpak, search Slack, Flatpak install, application ID. Confirm the installations. Slack then is available. To uninstall the applications using Flatpak, type in Flatpak list. This will show all the installed applications on the system so far. Copy the application ID, then type in Flatpak, remove, and paste the application ID here. What we can also do is to use Flatpak, remove, -- unused to remove all the unused dependencies in Flatpak. As a developer for the past 10 years, I never find myself using Office extensively in my life. But if you want to have a dedicated Office suite, you can do so using Flatpak. Go to Terminal, Flatpak, search Office. You can see there are a lot of applications to choose from. Alternatively, you can also go to their official website, which is flathub.org, and search for Office. Here, not only you can see the screenshot each of the application provide, you can also find the command of how to install it in your console. For example, I'm gonna copy this command to install WPS Office. Now I have an Office suite. After all this work, let's play some game to relax. Let's play the Divinity Original Sin 2. Go to Browser, ProtonDB. In this page, search for the game name. So I see people are using this command. Copy this command. Go to Steam, right-click on the game, Manage, Browse, Local Files. In this folder, right-click, Open in Terminal, and paste the command here. Go back to Steam and start the game. And after the initial setup, the game is running. Now let's play some Witcher 3. Go back to ProtonDB and search for Witcher 3. It says it runs perfectly out of the box, so I will launch the game right now. By the way, I'll be using an Xbox controller here. If you're like me, have one of these. You don't even have to worry about installing the driver. The only thing you need is to connect the USB cable. You'll be working fine. And also, I don't even have any battery here.
Oh!
We can go at it here, or at my place. You choose.
And that is everything for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And please let me know what made you decide to try out Linux in the comment down below. And as always, if you think that this video is helping you daily driving a Linux distribution, please hit the like button. If you're curious about how I set up my coding environment on Linux, please check out the second part of this video. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.